Best of my knowledge, is going to be OWAIS YAKOOB versus GEORGEV. I was not kidding or exaggerating during the pre-show when I said this is potentially the biggest fight of the year in mixed martial arts. Mixed martial arts has to become a major sport in India in order for it to be the global giant that it can be, the global Goliath. I'm talking about 1.47 billion people, and you cannot have a sport popular in a country without a superstar from that country.
He could be that talisman.
OWAIS YAKOOB could be that man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the previous fight was canceled, so we're moving on in our main card to this historic fight. And let's bring out our next warriors. Representing Team OWAIS YAKOOB and the Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov School of MMA in Russia, and fighting out of India, please welcome the pride of Kashmir, India's own OWAIS YAKOOB!
We talked about it. There's a population of in and around 1.4 billion. Cricket being the preeminent sport. However, I believe that the MMA world, the Indian MMA world, has been waiting for an individual like OWAIS YAKOOB, a man who can be the talisman, who can be the pillar, who can be the founding father of Indian MMA, and that is what we're seeing. 5-1 as a professional. Lost his professional debut, but since then has gone on a tear. 5 fights undefeated. This is a huge opportunity, proudly representing his own team, Team OWAIS, but more importantly, more profoundly, if you will, representing the Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov School in Dagestan, Russia. For people who may not necessarily know, who are perhaps a little bit more casual in regards to MMA, what kind of endorsement is that to wear the moniker of the Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov School?
In a word, Phil, it's GOAT. Of all the people I've had the honor to meet in mixed martial arts, I would have to see Abdulmanap is number one. To represent his school is GOAT. There is nothing better. Now, Brave Nation, Phil and I are paid to put into words mixed martial arts, but there's something about OWAIS YAKOOB I can't quite put into words. This is a man who represents something bigger than himself. It feels to me, Phil, it feels like royalty. I feel like I'm around a high royal when I'm around OWAIS YAKOOB.
Yeah, it's not just a fight, it feels like an occasion when he steps into the Brave Arena. And talk about the pressure that is on this young man. You know, he quite literally carries the hopes and dreams, not just of a region, Kashmir, who he proudly represents, but also that of the entire Indian nation upon his back.
There's a question, Phil, every fighter has to answer, whether consciously or subconsciously, before they step into that cage, and that is, did I prepare as hard as I could? Did I do everything I could to prepare for this fight? OWAIS YAKOOB did everything to prepare for this fight.
If OWAIS YAKOOB is to get the big win, how will it go down, Keurig?
Make the opponent always play 2 games, wrestling and striking. Get close and strike on the fence, take the fight down, and strike on the mat.
Now we welcome his opponent, representing the Vikings, Varna, Bulgaria, and fighting out of Bulgaria, please welcome DEVYLANA, GEORGEV!
My gym is Vikings MMA Varna. For now, I think this fight on Saturday is one of my biggest challenges. I think going to be a stylistic fight. My prediction is to win for me by decision, or we'll see it.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at a real standard bearer in Bulgarian MMA. Incredible amateur pedigree, 28-1. 2 IMAF World Championships and an IMAF European Championship under his belt. He is perfect as a professional at 3-0. In his last MMA fight, he defeated Plamen Bachmaro by unanimous decision. That was in May of 2024 in Sofia, Bulgaria. He has competed in a number of custom rule bouts under the Senshai banner, those being 3-minute rounds, 30 seconds of ground game only before you get stood up, full MMA gloves, he is no slouch, and he's perhaps a lot more experienced than his 3-0 as a pro would suggest, Kieran.
Indeed, Phil, indeed. And on top of that, he's trained with Ilia Topuria, and you don't talk in public about what happens in the gym. But he's trained with Ilia Topuria, and we've heard very, very good things about his performance there.
Final checks and balance being done by Delyan Grigoriev.
We've seen Bulgaria versus Latvia. Bulgaria won. Bulgaria versus Georgia. Bulgaria won. Now we've got Bulgaria versus India.
Both these fighters have the ability to be real global breakout stars. Wonderful show of respect before these guys go to war here in the Brave Arena. If Delyan is to get it done, Kirik, if he is to get a huge win tonight, what are his keys to victory?
He's got to move unpredictably and constantly, Phil. He's got to execute at least one takedown attempt to get his opponent thinking, and above all, he's got to land the right hand.
Tail of the tape, you can see OWAIS YAKOOB, the younger by 4 years. Little bit of a height advantage, minimal reach advantage, but we are good to go here. Opening up the main card of Brave Combat Federation 107 here in Burgas, Bulgaria.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't blink for this one. This will be absolute fire. This battle is 3 5-minute rounds in a catch weight of 68 kilograms. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 5 wins and 1 loss. He stands 172 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 68 kilograms. Representing Team OWAIS YAKOOB and the Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov School of MMA in Russia. And fighting out of India, please welcome the pride of Kashmir, India's own OWAIS YAKOOB. And his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man's an undefeated mixed martial artist with a professional record of 3 wins and no losses. He stands 175 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 67.9 kilograms. Representing the Vikings, Varna, Bulgaria. And fighting out of Bulgaria, please welcome Delion Georgiev. Your referee is the best, Dickie Larkin.
Thanks to Avenue Hotel, our hospitality partner at this, Brave CF 107 in Burgas, Bulgaria. Brave Nation, you got OWAIS YAKOOB for representing India in blue, Delion Georgiev representing Bulgaria in red. It's on.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off our main card. Both fighters have the ability to be a real breakout stars with a huge win here tonight. OWAIS YAKOOB taking the center.
Phil, and the keys to victory, we talked about making the opponent fight 2 games, wrestling and striking, with a level changing. You're seeing here from OWAIS, that's what's happening. He's level changing, making his opponent think about the wrestling. Does not want to turn this into just a striking match.
So far in Brave Combat Federation, OWAIS YAKOOB is 2-0. I believe this is the biggest test of his Brave career, taking on a bona fide world champion at the amateur level, taking on a man who's undefeated at 3-0. Big shot over the top from YAKOOB.
Nice low kick. Again, Phil, this is happening because OWAIS is making him think. Ground, ground, ground. Nope, striking. This is one of the signatures of the Abdulmanap school. They make you fight 2 fights, not the one you want to fight. Not just the grappling, not just the striking, but both. And it cuts your skill in half.
Yeah, this is testing a lot of the resolve of OWAIS YAKOOB, coming into enemy territory, taking on an MMA national hero, a man who's brought world championships home to Bulgaria. So for OWAIS to take this fight, come into enemy territory, be the bad guy, play the role of spoiler, that shows how confident he truly is.
Yeah, OWAIS playing the heel a little bit, playing with his opponent's mind. He avoided a low kick, shook his head, said, nope, can't touch me. Whipping those kicks out. Now, Brave Nation, those kicks to the forearm look like they're completely blocked, but a shin to the forearm causes damage. It slows that right hand down.
We've seen fighters have their forearms broken with clinical kicks. Yeah, you block the kick, prevent it from getting through to the chin, but you sacrifice the mobility and the whip you get in the hands.
Nice overhand right from OWAIS. He's setting it up with a front snap kick right up the middle.
OWAIS looking very, very comfortable right now. Super loose and comfortable in there as OWAIS YAKOOB.
I'm way more nervous than he is.
He's able just to flow that right hand, is able just to uncork at a second's notice.
Yeah, he's feinting up and down, and he's shifting now on his opponent. Where's the straight going to come from, right or left? Is a takedown going to come, or is it going to be a strike? Oh, it's going to be a strike.
He's did a good job of putting Dayan on the back foot right from the get-go. Lots of all these little micro feints to elicit reaction and keep Dayan on the back foot.
Nice kick, well blocked with two. If you see, Brave Nation, if you see a shin get blocked with one forearm, not good technique. You see two, or a forearm and the upper arm, that's good technique.
Dayan needs to do something to claw back a little bit of respect in this fight. He really hasn't thrown anything of great offense or threat so far as OWAIS YAKOOB. He needs to do something to make him a little bit more respectful.
He's trying to press now, but that's playing OWAIS's game.
A decent job shot over the top.
OWAIS wants him to get just a little bit sloppy, and then he's going to throw that right hand. Or maybe a takedown. Maybe both. I love these feints, the shifting, the level changing.
It's preventing Dayan from breaching that barrier.
And now he's in. He's got a phenom body lock, Phil.
Let's see how good that wrestling of OWAIS YAKOOB is.
In on a single.
Trying to run the pipe on it. Then kick the leg out. Let's
Beautiful
go
job. Let's go, but goes right in with the hands. Oh,
huge. Oh, he dropped it with a short hook. Oh, this could
Here
be
it
it.
comes.
Huge shots coming in from OWAIS YAKOOB.
And
Lordy
that's it.
calls it.
India,
Wow.
India, Kashmir in the house.
And you can see Dayan's on wobbly legs. I have no issue with that stoppage whatsoever. Let's get a little look at the replay. Silencing the crowd as OWAIS YAKOOB. He's not here to make friends. He's here to win fights.
Phil, I have said it before in Brave Combat Federation. I have said it, I have said, I have seen the future. I have seen the future of Indian MMA, and his name is OWAIS YAKOOB. Kashmir in the house.
Yeah, we're going to see the finish.
Beautiful left hook to the temple. Another shot to the temple on the wisely, in my opinion, stops that fight before any injury happens. It'll send somebody to the hospital. Now we're seeing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an exciting finish at 4 minutes of the first round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, India's own OWAIS YAKOOB!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a victorious OWAIS YAKOOB. OWAIS, a fantastic performance. Congratulations. How are you feeling? How are you feeling after a performance like that, my friend?
First of all, Alhamdulillah, all praise to God. I'm nothing without Allah. Thank you, Bulgaria. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for not supporting me. But one day you love me, inshallah. One day you love me because I'm a good fighter. There is nothing like personal. This is our profession. This is our job. So I have done my job now this time, and I finished my opponent in Bulgaria. So like this time. Thank you very much, Bulgaria, I love you. Still I love you, thank you very much. And next, Brave. Next, I want belt, let's go, belt! I want belt for India. India is waiting for my belt, let's go!
Now, India has a population of 1.48 billion people. What does it mean for you to be the standard bearer, to be the man who carries Indian MMA on his back?
You don't know how much pressure it was on me. Well, it was like pressure on top, you know, pressure, and nobody can understand this. Like, he's with me, only he can understand. I never, we travel like 40 hours here, and then we don't sleep for 2 days, and then we cut weight to 68 kg, like first time for me, 68 kg, and cold and fever, like last week, and injury, no, and like, God give me like struggles and sacrifices, anything, and then he blessed me with a victory. Let's go.
Well, congratulations on a fantastic performance. We cannot wait to see you back inside the cage once again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time. OWAIS YAKOOB!